Join me as I dive into the craziest cheating stories I can find and see if I can find the most shocking one. Cheating in relationships is one of those topics that really gets people talking, and for good reason. It's a painful reality that many of us have faced or seen friends go through. The emotions involved are intense: betrayal, anger, sadness, and confusion all swirl together in a toxic mix. In today's society, where relationships are often put to the test by social media, busy schedules, and blurred boundaries, it's no wonder that cheating has become a recurring theme in many conversations. From hidden connections on dating apps to secretive interactions on social media, the lines between friendship and something more can easily get blurred. The story I'm about to share with you is one that caught my attention because of its complexity and the strong emotions attached to it. It's about a relationship that seemed perfect on the surface but turned out to be a facade. A relationship that was built on trust, but that trust was broken in a way that nobody saw coming. Meet Emily and Ryan, a couple from Chicago who had been together for 5 years. They were in their late 20s, and their friends often described them as the dream couple. They traveled together, hosted parties in their stylish downtown apartment, and seemed to have it all. But behind closed doors, the picture wasn't as flawless as it appeared. Ryan had a demanding corporate job that required constant travel, while Emily, a freelance graphic designer, spent long hours at home, often feeling lonely and overlooked. At first, Emily tried to silence her doubts. She told herself she was being paranoid. Ryan was just stressed, busy, maybe too tired to connect like before. But his behavior grew harder to ignore. He would come home late with vague excuses, his once warm conversations replaced with curt replies. Emily noticed the faint trace of perfume on his blazer one night, one she didn't own. Then came the suspicious late-night calls. Ryan would step out onto the balcony, whispering into his phone, laughing softly at things Emily couldn't hear. The unease inside her chest grew heavier. She began noticing odd credit card charges, expensive dinners at restaurants she'd never been to. One evening, her heart nearly stopped when she saw a message flash across his phone: "Last night was unforgettable. Counting the hours until I see you again, red heart." Her suspicions were no longer just suspicions, they were confirmations. Yet, before Emily could confront him, she received a phone call that shattered her entire world. The voice on the other end was calm but cold. The caller told her that Ryan wasn't who she thought he was. His real name wasn't Ryan at all. The woman Emily believed was just a mistress was actually his wife, and Emily had unknowingly been part of a double life he had been living. The caller even revealed that she wasn't the only one. Ryan had spun the same lies to multiple women across different cities during his business trips. The revelation was like a wrecking ball. Emily's 5-year relationship, the one she believed was solid, turned out to be nothing but smoke and mirrors. Everything she thought she knew about Ryan was a carefully crafted illusion. The aftermath was devastating. Emily described feeling like she had been living in a movie, one where she was cast as the fool without ever knowing it. Her trust, her love, and her identity as Ryan's partner all crumbled in one horrifying night. This story forces us to ask uncomfortable questions about trust, about how much we really know the people we give our hearts to, and how much of what we see is just a performance for the world. In reflecting on this story, it's clear that trust is the foundation of any relationship, and once it's broken, it's hard to rebuild. It's also a reminder that people are complex, and we often don't see what's really going on behind closed doors. If you've had a similar experience or have a story you'd like to share, please drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more stories that will make you question everything.